Did you know that Thanksgiving is biblical? Find out just how biblical on this episode of Jewish Jewels. Our American Thanksgiving began in the fall of 1621, when the Pilgrims of Plymouth Colony gathered for a time of feasting to thank the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of the Bible, for keeping them alive and giving them a bountiful harvest in their new home. They patterned their feast after the biblical feast of Sukkot, or Tabernacles, thanking God for sustaining them in the wilderness, just as he had done for the Israelites in their wilderness wanderings. They may have recited Psalm 107:1, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever." To whom did they give thanks? God. The reason? His mercy. It is very possible that the Pilgrims recited this verse in Hebrew. Hodu l'Adonai ki tov, ki la'olam chasdo. Yes, the Pilgrims knew Hebrew. They gave their children names from the Bible, especially the Old Testament names, and the Pilgrims saw leaving England as their own exodus to a land of religious freedom. The Atlantic Ocean was their Red Sea. America was their promised land. That's why so many cities in New England have biblical names: Bethel, New Canaan, Bethlehem, Eden, Goshen, Hebron, Jericho, Shiloh, Zion, and more. The new land was considered their new Israel. The Pilgrims had left everything they knew behind for the sake of their belief in the Bible and the law of Moses. They were fleeing from the King of England, who they saw as the British Pharaoh. Did you know that the Pilgrims came within one vote of adopting Hebrew as the official language of the Plymouth Colony? Governor William Bradford believed that after his death, he would converse with God and the angels in the language of the Bible. When colleges were first established in America, the first 10 offered courses in Hebrew. The seal of Yale University, established in 1701, includes the words Urim v'Tumim, light and perfection, which were written on the breastplate of the Israelite high priest. Although we speak English today in our country, in honor of the Pilgrims, I think we should know a little Hebrew. Give thanks in Hebrew is hodu. Thank you is todah. Thank you very much is todah rabbah. The word for Thanksgiving is hoda'ah, which actually means an admission that we admit that we should take nothing for granted, including life itself, since all that we have comes from the hands of a loving Creator. A verse from the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 12, says it well. Blessing and glory and wisdom, thanksgiving and honor and power and might be to our God forever and ever. Amen. Todah Abba. For more Jewish Jewels, click on the link on the screen or in the description, where you can watch over 100 of our half-hour television episodes and even more of our weekly posts. Shalom and God bless.